Good afternoon, all and sundry, and welcome back to the Adrift. We're going to be doing something a little bit different today. Hi, Grimao. Welcome back to the stream as always. We're going to be playing something called Xenogears instead of Nier. And just getting started here. Just checking the sound to see how the balance is. I think that's pretty good. I think you can hear the music fairly well against my voice. So we'll go ahead and let the intro play through.
This is an emergency. Level 1 alert.
Omega 1 restarting. Alpha 1 genome restructuring. Confirming exon
How are you this afternoon?
Base code 85 million. 100 million. Its speed is overwhelming. Alpha 1 to raise your central. Access confirmed. Initializing fake net. Disconnected. Activating emergency shelter. Denied. Contamination is spreading
Excellent.
widely. Captain.
Sounds good.
Cut off the cables manually.
Roger. Activating self-destruct bolts. Confirming. No good, nothing happened. Omega 1, they are attacking. We can't stop them. 98% of our weapons have been taken over. The autopilot system Faust has been accessed.
I was
And
pretty
its
sleepy
phase
today
space
too.
logic is being rewritten. Ergo area is increasing. An internal plane is forming. Switching to space displacement mode. Alpha 1, confirming transfer of coordinate codes. Coordinate input, coordinate NX128.
So,
EZ061,
I've played a very
the main planet.
Damn. So they're planning on
tiny
attack.
bit of this game,
Engine room. Activate the emergency sealing system.
but I've heard a lot of good things about it.
Engine.
Hi Arcade! Welcome back. We're watching this lovely little anime intro. It was done by
See that all civilians
Production
and passengers are
IG.
safely
In fact, all of
transported to
the
escape shuttle.
anime
I
cutscenes
will
in
send
this
a
game,
dispatch after
and there are a
evacuation
lot
is
of them,
I am evacuating
from
the
what I
ship.
understand.
All
They
of
were
you,
all animated by Production
evacuate
IG,
now.
who are the folks behind Ghost in the Shell, standalone complex, and so on.
Evacuate the ship immediately. All passengers.
And the composer of the soundtrack was the same person who did the soundtrack for Chrono Cross and Chrono Trigger. This is the very first Xeno thing. So this came out on the PlayStation 1. And apparently, when it came out, like, the guy who wrote the story, also that was totally a Star Trek Next Generation sound effect right there. I don't know if they got the rights to use that. That's kind of funny. Sort of. Yeah, so, like, when this game came out, the guy who wrote it apparently conceived this as Act 5 of a 7-act, like, magnum opus. And then, like, partway through production of this game, they were like a brand new team within Square that was doing it, and they didn't have a whole lot of resources, and they were running up on the end of their allotted, like, you have to have the game finished by this time. So they ended up cutting a lot of corners for the second disc. They decided that they weren't going to like split it into 2 parts. They were going to finish the story. So they ended up making disc 2 like a bunch of cutscenes interspersed with battles and so on, instead of wandering around on the world map and so. So when we get there, that's going to be kind of interesting. But also because of that, Square, the publisher, was not at all convinced that this would sell very well. So there were no plans made for making sequels or anything. And so the only information we have about the original way the story was going to go is apparently from this, like, art book that came out called Xenogears Perfect Works. And that's where they left it. The folks who were in the studio who made this game, split off from Squaresoft, made their own studio, and then started coming out with a bunch of other Xeno games that are completely unrelated. Completely unrelated. So that's where all the other Xeno stuff comes from. All right, well, let's get going. So this cutscene will just repeat. I'll let it play this time, and I'll try to actually pay attention to what's happening, because I still haven't figured out what all this stuff is supposed to be. I don't know why they didn't just name it something else. I have no idea. So we've got this big spaceship. And I think the idea is that it's like hauling something very dangerous. Like some sort of AI system or whatever, and they're hauling it out into deep space.
This is an emergency. Level 1 alert.
Omega 1 restarting. Alpha 1 genome restructuring. Confirming exon replacement. Base code 85 million. 100 million. Its speed is overwhelming. Alpha 1 to raise your central. Access confirmed. Initializing fake net. Disconnected. Activating emergency shelter. Denied. Contamination is spreading widely. Captain.
Cut off the cables manually.
Roger. Activating self-destruct bolts.
And I'm really confused by this cutscene because, like, the actual game itself departs from whatever is happening here.
We can't stop them. 98% of our weapons have been taken over. The autopilot system files
Really significantly.
And its space logic is being rewritten. Ergo area is increasing. An internal
So I think what we're watching here is this, like, dangerous AI whatever taking over the ship.
Coordinates input, coordinate NX128 EZ061, the main planet.
Damn. So they're planning on attacking. Engine room. Activate the emergency sealing system. Engine room. Engine.
Yes, they did say space logic.
See that all civilians and passengers are safely transported to the escape shuttles. I will send a dispatch after evacuation is complete. I am evacuating the ship. All of you, evacuate now.
Evacuate. Evacuate. Evacuate the ship immediately. All passengers please board the shuttles in a calm and orderly fashion.
Oh, good, good. The screen is telling us we shall be as gods. Become as gods. Become as gods. Okay, that's a face that we'll encounter later in the game. So that's interesting. Okay. So the AI thing took over. They self-destructed the ship. And they crashed here. They don't know that's a doorbell sound, do they? I don't think so. I feel like they just got like a sound font pack for space sci-fi sound effects, and that was in them. Also, there's this lady. I have no idea who this is. As far as I got the last time I tried to play this person hasn't shown up at all. So all of this stuff that we're watching here, as far as I know from reading like outside materials, this whole cutscene starts at like the very, very, very beginning of everything in the Xenogears like universe. And now we jump 10,000 years in the future. Let's learn about not the Cold War. So war has been raging between two countries hundreds of years. The Kislev Empire in the south, in the north, and in the south, the desert kingdom of Ave. The war has gone on for so long that the people have forgotten the cause, knowing only the pointless circle of hostility and tragedy. So this is fairly standard giant robo stuff. The chronic war obsession was soon to encounter a devastating change. This was due to the ethos, an institution that preserves our world's culture, repairing tools and weapons excavated from the ruins of an ancient civilization. At once, both countries excavated these ruins and had the ethos repair their discoveries in order to increase their military power. So they dug up a bunch of giant robots, basically. Which, mind you, also appear to be, like, made sometime after that cutscene that we just watched. So Kislev has gained the upper hand. Because they have better ruins, I guess. Then suddenly, another military force called Gebler comes into play on the other side of the war. Now we have the remote village of Lahan in the outskirts of Ave, near the border with Kislev. This is where it all begins. Okay, so I guess this is our main character. Although I'm given to understand our like point of view character is going to switch around a bit. Alright, and so now we open up with a battle. Here's where things are going to get interesting. Now, at the time this came out, this was considered one of the better JRPGs out there. So I'm interested to see how well it holds up. Let me play something. I thought it was gonna like actually do a battle tutorial, but I'm not sure now. How are we doing, by the way? It looks like the stream is kind of fluctuating in quality. Oh well, we'll just make do. So, I guess we're a painter. Cool. Alright, we can rotate the camera. So, this is another one of those games where we have a 2D sprite that is moving around in 3D space. Naturally, we're going to attempt to interact with all the various storage thingies we can. Oh cool, we can actually look at our paintings. That's kind of neat. These aren't half bad. Alright. Interesting. So, I guess we have bad nightmares, calling out for our father. Is the stream still live, by the way? Like, yeah, it seems to be. Okay, I was just making sure that we didn't go offline suddenly. Okay, so we've had our little flashback there. We were apparently brought to this village by some mysterious person. Let's talk to some people. Of course, we won't do anything to break our dear adoptive dad's heart. That would never happen. Why on earth would you say such a thing? Okay, can't look at that picture. Hello! Pardon me, just gonna walk through your little meeting here. This person seems to be quite upset. Don't know whether to be happy or sad. Tomorrow, our little Alice is going to become someone's wife. Knew this day would come. Okay. So, we're getting introduced to the family of Timothy and Alice. Ah! I see, we're the best man. Okay. We're just gonna exposit at our best friend here. You know, no big deal. Like you do. You know, Timothy, it's times like these that I think about the entire history of our relationship. Of course, we'll be friends forever. Nothing tragic at all is going to happen to our peaceful little village in the Borderlands. Okay, so I guess we need to go speak to Alice now, wherever she is. Who's this little gremlin? Arcade Royal says, I like to exposit at my friends on a daily basis, just in case I'm the protagonist. I can confirm this. Dan, alright, you're lively today, as you are every day. His eyebrows are real strong. Also, like, he's like a small child, but he has, like, the hair pattern of, like, a middle-aged man. It's really impressive. Okay, so this guy is Alice's little brother, and he's not too happy about the fact that Alice is getting married. Sounds serious. I can't talk about it here. Ah! I see. He does look like a tiny Vegeta. Take care of yourself until tomorrow. What's up with him? Oh, in-law jokes. Always appropriate. Okay, so this is our tiny little village. There's a doggy! Doggy! Can I can't pet the doggy! No! A tragedy! Do I have a run button? I do! Okay. I also have a jump button, which is interesting. Whee! Whee! Let's talk to this small child. Birds are great! They can fly so high! See those birds? Totally flying. You know, Fei, Mom was saying that you might have come from a faraway place. If you were a bird, you could fly back to your real home anytime you wanted to. Get out of our hair! Cool. I will go talk to the old man and the cow. Just contemplating what he should plant next. Cow. It's a lot of work just trying to raise crops, but it's an excellent feeling, Fei. In this great open land, new life emerges. I'm not saying we're doing it. It's just that the earth, rain, and sun combining together to nurture these striving new lives. We're just helping them out. Pumpkinberry, apple lily, radish. That seems good. I like how there are two weird plants and then just a radish in that list. Pumpkinberry sounds good though. So cute. Pro tip, any game designers out there. Make sure that your players can always interact with every animal they find. Sure. Why would I necessarily have a crush on Alice? Maybe I had a crush on Timothy. You don't know, man. That's awfully presumptuous of you. Timothy's a nice-looking fellow. The village consultant's house. Right, okay, so this is the tutorial hut. Got it. We'll stop in there in a minute. So we're an artist and a martial artist, apparently. These people seem nice. I also appreciate how she spoke to us like your typical sort of RPG village inhabitant, like, welcome to our peaceful village, and then she realized that we were the protagonists halfway through. Also, I gotta say, this house, super precarious. Like, look at that. Look at that overhang. What are you thinking? Oh my god. Alright, well let's talk to the... Okay, so this is our save point, which we will go ahead and use. Our memory card is jet powered, apparently. What are we doing here? We are level 1, experience 0. We don't have any skills. We have death blows. We don't have any abilities. Got some equipment. Okay. Cool beans. Is that a hat, or do you have weird ears? I think that's a hat. It's about the memory cube, and don't hesitate to ask me. No one knows better than I do. Sure. Wow! Rude much? Blah 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 blah. Right. Without a memory key, you cannot save. Boy, that thing sure looks suspicious, don't it? I love how it flashed up text that filled the entire screen. And then immediately took it away and said, you understood everything, right? It's great. Fearlessly stand inside the cube's area. Yes, thank you. Whoa! Then it exploded. That was good. I don't know what this... What? What? What a ripoff! Well, we are now significantly poorer than we were before. So, pro tip, don't talk to that guy. We can walk around while people are talking to us, but it won't, like, stop them talking. No, we'll figure all this stuff out. Alright, we'll listen to them. I think you get money for like, listening to them. Right. So we've got a guided shot ability. This is our magic stuff. Ah! Alright, not too bad. I wonder if this guy will give us any money. I see. Yeah. That's actually a neat little thing. You know, our village chief is very busy, so he has hired someone else to answer questions for him. Can I set up? I cannot. I was going to see if I could set up like an auto run, but I can't. You just have to hold the button down, which is a little annoying. Oh, sorry. I didn't even realize I was pushing. Terribly sorry. What are you up to? You're asleep. Good for you, old man. Your vegetables. Help. Have you seen Dan? Alice was saying she needed him for something. How could a brat like him possibly be really good to Alice? Fair enough. Yeah. Of course it's not weird. No? Especially in a situation like this, it's not weird at all to feel like that. Ah. I see, so that is a bear cow. Got it. Who are you? Ah, it doesn't stop anyone from complaining. doctor is weird. Why would anyone want to live up on that mountain peak? Why don't you ask him to move close to the village? Sure, I'll just go up there and say, hey, buddy, why don't you, completely uproot your lifestyle to suit the preferences of, some village folks. Is that a rabbit? It's a cat! Just because ours is getting married doesn't mean you have to be sad. Boy, when I get bigger, I'll be your bride. Oh, okay. You're real little. You're real little. I think, no, sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. A stamina drink of courage and love. So, EP is our magic points. And I think that's what they meant by stamina. This is Rose Sol. I think we'll be able to find some later on. Oh. Alright, well, we mucked up. Oh well, Tiny Girl doesn't like us anymore. Okay. What else are we doing? We're looking for what's his name? Tiny Vegeta. Whoops. There he is. Alright, well, we'll talk to people in the bar first, and then we'll advance. Did we just get propositioned? I think we just got propositioned. Oh, okay. No. We don't have a problem. No problems here. Yay, doggy! Okay, we've accomplished my first goal, which was pet a dog. The Kingdom of Fire, Abe. Instead of just wasting away here in this little mountain village, we should go have some fun, Abe. Sure. Totally how that works. Ooh, fearsome fire-eating lizards. That sounds fun. I could get behind that. Kitty! Ha ha! This one's got jokes! Hi there, Fei! Aww. Poor kid. Whoop! Jokes are illegal. As you know, tomorrow is finally the day of my sister's wedding. So what I want to talk to you about is exactly that. To be perfectly honest, I've always wished you could have been my brother. It's still not too late. Go steal Alice and run off with her! If you need help, I'll be glad to. Dan. Dan? No! I'm sorry, Dan. I understand it's very rough, you know, having a big change like this occur. But no. No. We are a boring protagonist. We're not gonna do any of that. Cool. Alright, so now what do we do? I actually don't have a clear direction on like what's supposed to happen now. Let's see if they're still having a confab in here. Oh, right! We need to find Alice. So we've been to this house, we've been to this house. Are there other houses around here we haven't been to yet? This looks like the edge of the map. Bar. Ah, this must be Alice's house. Whoa! Okay! Buddy, it's gonna be alright. Gosh! Everybody in this village is like fucking hung. Let's go tease the girls again. No, you little weird kid. Now these two are good kids. Alright. Yes, I'm here to see Alice. Right. Totally gotcha. It's bad luck or whatever. But, it's fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Aww. Okay, so Alice and Dan are brother and sister, but they're also both orphans. I getcha. Did we wander into a Disney movie? Ah, yes. This is something I really appreciate about old school RPGs. Like the multiple text boxes coming up to be like people talking over one another. It's a really cool effect. IMO. Alright. Never thought about things this way. We'd only been born in this village. We'd only known each other earlier on. Ah, I see. Well, I'm out of here. Sorry. It's always an awkward moment. Oh, Alice. What happens if we go back up there? Yeah, no worries, David. We are going to attempt to, Woo! We just fell down a well. I was wondering if we could do that. Well done! You found a weird item. Fun. Okie dokie. What item did we get? That's what I would like to know. We got an eyeball! Well, that sure is odd, and definitely not some kind of quest item. Nope, nope. Alright, Dan, what are you... I'm actually curious what happens if we say, yeah, let's do it. Like, that would make us an asshole, but... I sort of wonder... No, that's the general store. That's not where I wanted to go. How much could we sell an eyeball for here? Oh my, that is a lot of money. A lot of money. We'll hold on to it for now. I mean, it's not like the store's going anywhere, right? Consultant's house. Yeah. Go ahead and save. Okay. Let's go up the mountain, I guess. Be over here? Maybe? Maybe not. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. Oh no, there it is. The mountain there. That little castle thing. Alright, so now we're getting into a battle. So the way this battle system works is, I mean, you've got your different options. We can do magic, or we can attack. And if we choose to attack, we have a bunch of different attacks we can make. We have a light, medium, and heavy attack, and each one takes it a little bit, like takes a different amount of stamina. Our stamina is on the left-hand side of the screen. Currently, we have 3 total points to spend on stamina. So I can either do 1 light attack and a heavy attack, or 1 light attack and 1 medium attack, 3 light attacks, or 1 heavy attack at the moment. Let's see how much damage is done by our light attacks. 8. Alright. Wow! We just got stampeded. Okay, so our heavy attack actually does more damage than our other attacks combined. So let's do that again. Got him. We got an item. This might actually be better than what we're currently wearing. It actually isn't. It's good to know. But let's go up the mountain path. Go ahead and save. Okay. Well, we might as well explore the walking paths. Just to see if there's items or other things that we can get. Is this? Doc Mizuki's house is over the bridge and up to the north. Yes. I could read the sign, thank you. See, so now we're fighting 2 different groups of enemies. take this wolf on. Excellent. That was good. So, as you can see, if we don't use all of our stamina in a given turn, we've got a little bar at the top that fills up with however much extra we have. And I'm not sure exactly what happens when that bar fills up. I think we get like a special move that we can do. That finally was able to get him. But we leveled up, which is good. Our attack went up. Yes, all good. We got some jerky from those weird squid things. Go ahead and use that. So the hog jerky does as much as our aquasol does, but we can't use it in battle as far as healing goes. It's interesting to note. This is the direction that we came from. Do we really nowhere else to go around here? No, we can go up the hill. We just headbutted the wolf. So, one thing I do appreciate about this battle system is that the battles go a bit faster than your traditional turn-based RPGs do. Alright, Aquasol. Anything else? The one thing I wish you could do with the camera angles is, like, tilt up and down a little bit. Alas. So yeah, as you can see at the bottom, like, it will show which buttons you've pressed, like, to build up a combo. And you do get like special like combo moves that do extra damage and have different effects later on as you level up. So you can actually queue up a combo with your button presses. I think there is a like timed hit mechanic in this as well, where like if you press a button while you're defending, you'll like take a little bit less damage. But I'm not 100% certain of that. I feel like I am missing something. Oh well. Sometimes it's better to use a lot of like little hits, it seems, because even if they're defending and they only take like 1 damage or a reduced amount of damage, you can still like hit them twice and they'll take damage each time. Go that way. Alright, we leveled up again. Not bad. Oh, hello. Small child. We're actually going to go do a big jump over here. Get the item first. That actually kind of hurt a little bit. Yeah, see, I did a medium hit, and I still only did about as much damage as I would normally do with a single hit. So for those like armored enemies, it looks like smaller hits do better. Also, I don't know what is happening with my connection. It is, like, dropping in and out. Real weird. Right. Here we go. So you can clear a gap like so. I swear I saw a treasure over there. Maybe I'm imagining it. Maybe I didn't actually see anything over there. Yes, yes, get a food. All is good. So yeah. Do that. So I still haven't quite figured out why certain enemies will keel over as soon as you do enough damage to them, and other ones will like wait until you're done attacking before they actually have their death animation. I'm not sure if that's randomized or if it's like something to do with enemy type. Ah, okay, that's the treasure over there. Probably be able to get to by going around this way. Yoink! Looky there! Oh good, it's bouncing. It's always a good sign. Alright, so we'll just slide down the hill and get into a battle. We also can't switch who we are aiming at in between. Like, if we do 2 hits on a guy and they go down, we can't then use our 3rd hit on a different enemy, which is an oversight in my opinion. I feel like that's something we ought to be able to do, but it does mean that you have to like kind of feel out exactly how many hits an enemy will take before it will go down. So that you're not wasting attack. Yeah, I think that AP gauge is not really going to come into play until we're like facing up against like a really big enemy, like a boss. Alright, well, up the path we go. Man, you know, I was giving those villagers crap for being like, oh man, why is the doctor gotta live up this mountain? Why can't he live close to town? But now that I'm seeing, like, how many fucking wolves are on this mountain, I I can't blame him. The doctor just hates wolves. No, but he lives up here with them. My prescription is punching wolves. We are way up here, aren't we? Chickens! Oh my god, that is a horrifying noise. Also, that is definitely some kind of leg. What on earth? It's a giant robot crab. What the fuck? That's amazing. Alright, so we can either go in here or we can go up the stairs. Let's go in here. Boom. Bottom. Da-dum. Bottom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Well, we feed birds later. Aw, he's cute. And here's Yui. Oh, hey, welcome. Hello, Yui. Where's Doc? My husband is tinkering with his junk out in the backyard. Alrighty. Little writing desk. Human anatomy. You know. Standard stuff. But secretly, we're actually going to go up the stairs. Little birdies! Those actually sounded remotely more like chickens than the chickens do. Ha! Jumping on the bed. Oh, I see. We're stepping on a stuffed animal thing that's squeaking. That's what that noise is. I'm terribly sorry, sir. I had no idea. I had no idea this was occupied. Is it a telescope or a death ray? Sure. Your creepy chicken noises crashed my browser. Oh no. The horror. Okay, so we can look around. Ooh, that horizon sure is close, isn't it? That draw distance, though. I like how I can see more land when I tilt the camera down than when I'm looking, like, up. Interesting. You can kind of tell that this is, like, a studio's first effort. Or a dev team, rather. How do I get down? Oh no! I'm sorry! Oh, let's avoid the chickens now, I guess. That's pretty terrifying. But who was Fong? Why do they use such inferior parts? This is why their intervention strategy blah 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 blah. I see, it's Glasses Dad. Oh no! Yeah, he does look sort of disappointed. That explosion was nothing. It happens all the time. Also, something interesting. If you ever messed with RPG Maker back in the day, like the very first or second version of RPG Maker, all of the, like, face sprites that were packed in with that game are literally just rips and or recolors of the faces in this game. The first time I was playing, I was just like, why do I recognize these people? And then I remembered, and I was just like, What'd you do, Fei? Also, yes, obviously the chickens are making bombs. Music is a mysterious thing. Sometimes it makes people remember things they do not expect. Many thoughts, feelings, memories, things almost forgotten, regardless of whether the listener desires to remember them or not. Doc, what is this? It was excavated from some old ruins and is still under repair. Obviously, it's an audio device of some type. It's a music box. Long ago, people would listen to this melody, just as we are doing now. At times, they would have been cheered up, while at times they would have been made to cry. By the way, what brings you here today? Oh yeah, that's right. Alice asked me to borrow some camera equipment from you. Oh yes, her wedding is tomorrow, right? Understood. Well, we had better get ready. We had better get them ready then. Dinner should be ready soon. Would you like to join us? Of course. Oh, come on, man. I feel strange when I listen to this music. I feel something warm inside. That just may be because you have someone living inside of you. What kind of a doctor are you? And he too must have liked this music a long time before he became a part of you. Is Timothy and Alice's wedding really tomorrow? It might actually be better to live an ordinary life, in this condition, as a son of man. Well, anyway, I suppose I'd better adjust the gyro at least. Ah! Ah! What? This game is, taking a few turns here. Also, he called him a son of man, which is fucking angel talk. Like, that or, Peter Gabriel, not Peter Gabriel, Phil Collins, the Tarzan soundtrack. But usually angels. Yeah, we broke the pop-up book. Narnia talk, angel talk, they're kind of the same thing. I'll bring you equipment you need to the village tomorrow morning myself. Does not exactly make me feel comfortable to have you handle such delicate instruments, I'm afraid. Never heard that line before. That's alright by me. Well, see you tomorrow, Doc. Whoosh. Oh, Fei, please be careful. Well, anyway, I'll see you tomorrow, right after I go steal a look in your telescope again. After I fall off the roof of your house again, I mean. I like how there's a railing here, but not here. Oh, I guess I actually can't go up. Oh, wait, maybe I can? I guess not. Okie doke. Well, back down the mountain we go. That doesn't seem good. Oh! Ah, some flying objects went overhead toward Lahan. You saw them too. Judging by their shadows, they appear to be a group of gears from our neighbor country, Kislev. Those were gears? Uh-oh. Right. Haste. Alright, we may finally be getting to the point in the game where things start actually happening. I'm a little bit surprised we made it this far. Uh-oh. This seems not good. Oh, this is real not good. Oh no! I hope Dan's okay. Yeah, you go and be safe with Alice. I like how they don't actually have running sprites, so they're just like walking a little faster than normal. Okay, I'm going to check inside the houses, see if there's anyone left behind. Faye, please go around the village and guide stragglers to a safe location. Alright, let's do it. Let's save people! Also, apologies for, like, the flashing. That is quite extreme. Ah? Uh-oh. Oh, this doesn't seem good. This might be cutscene time. It is! Indeed, it's anime time. Welcome to the stream. Okay. I think this is where things are going to go pretty significantly south. Yeah, we just hopped into a giant robot. Yeah, that's a bad idea, Faye. That's no. Oh god. Well, here we go, folks. Let's, you know. Identified. Lamb. Ignis dialect. No piloting experience. Easy mode set. Alright, folks, let's, you know, turn everything we've known and loved for the last 2 years into collateral damage. Right, so this is going to be pretty much the same as our regular battle system, except that we don't get our stamina back after a turn. We have to actually choose to spend a turn recharging. Okay. So this time, instead of our Shi, we have an ether machine. But if you look in the menu, it actually has the same magic spells, basically, as we would normally have when we're fighting as a human. Just obviously they're going to be more powerful because you're in a giant robot doing them. Charge is what allows us to build up our fuel, which is now like a continuous bar on the right-hand side where our stamina was instead of discrete units. But let's go ahead and attack. Okay, and we can actually build up combos. Interesting. What happens if we do our guided shot? Okay. Let's try a heavy attack. Excellent. Welcome to the stream, Jolly Flying Man. We're playing Xenogears today. Nice. Okay. That didn't take them down, though, so it sounds like we've got to... It sounds like we've got to use a heavy attack on them in order to knock them down. That is a lot of experience. Do we level up again? We leveled up twice! Excellent. Fantastic. Well, I'm glad you can join us then. This is my first time playing, well, sort of first time. I've played through a bit of it prior to this. So wow, that frame rate like jumped up for a second there. Not much further than this, honestly. And it's been long enough that I don't really remember anything that happened. Oh, well, here's a sticky situation. Also, notice how there are no buildings anymore. Also, Fei, I'm pretty sure there's a choice. You could not have gotten into the giant robot, and you could have simply helped people evacuate, like you said you were gonna do. Oh well. There's Dan. Oh no. Aww. That's sweet, Dan, but also, ooh, that could have been real bad. Yeah. Face inside that monster? Is bound by the dark, cruel destiny of God. See, I told you. This is talking angel shit. Or Narnia shit, but mostly angel shit. Timothy, no! Oh, no! Oh, God. Yeah, they're gonna do this. They're gonna do this. Oh, God. Well, we just destroyed our entire village. Go us? Okay. It's probably fine. It's fine. Oh, it's just, fireworks. Yeah, well, that is, yeah. You're kinda right, Tiny Vegeta. Yeah. These are all good questions. Mother? Where, Mother? Yeah, I told you so. I said allowing someone we knew nothing about into our village would spell disaster. Ooh, yeah. I mean, that's valid. Like, it is kind of our fault. But also, ooh, this is awkward. Oh damn. Poor Fei. Like, no one here is in a good place right now. Oh, Fei. Well, anyway. Also, apologies for the stream, like, dropping a lot of frames right now. Oh, and back to happy music. It's fine. Everything's okay. That's fine. It's fine. So we're gonna head into the Black Moon Forest now, I guess, and go toward the capital city of one of the two warring factions. Because that's a really good idea. Okay, well. Here we go. Also, I'd just like to point out those waves on the ocean are like enormous. Those are huge. Okay, well, in we go. This is actually real dark on my screen. That's fine. That's totally fine. Okay. And immediately we get into a battle. Sounds good. Alright, so now we've got these guys here, and we can see now now that we've leveled up to level 5, we have a few more options in terms of what we can do. Also, we don't have any combos yet, but we learn them as we level up. We're probably going to learn at least 2 before we leave this dungeon. So let's go ahead and attack. Now, as I was... Yeah, I've gotten to the Black Moon Forest before. That's about as far as I've gotten. I've gotten to a certain point in here. Alright, so let's go ahead and... Alright, that should be enough to kill that one. As I was saying earlier in the stream, something I noticed, especially when dealing with these enemies, certain enemies seem to be able to defend against your attack, which, like, halves your damage. But if you attack with a light attack, you still get to attack twice, and you'll do as much damage as you would normally do with a medium attack, but without the defense penalty. So, like, if I do this, that does about as much as 2 normal attacks do, but if it was defending, it would only do as much as a normal attack. So sometimes it's better to open up with light attacks than it is to go all out. Also, I still haven't figured out why some enemies will just go down immediately when you've hit their damage limit, but other enemies will wait for you to actually cancel out of your attack before they do. Maps. We don't need to stick in maps. We've just got a compass direction. I do appreciate the nature sounds. Alright. We're actually going to go ahead and take care of the wolves. Also, if we leave a certain amount, like if we leave points on our stamina bar after our attack turn, it goes onto our AP bar. And I'm not sure what happens when the AP bar completely fills up. I think we get like a limit break type thing at that point. But that's actually really difficult to do. And so I assume it's one of those things that's more reserved for boss encounters. And so we're really limited to only going this way. I see. Okay, we'll chase you in a moment and see if there's a way to on here. Ah, okay. These guys are not weak to physical attacks, so that's bad. Just as a for instance, let's defend. Okay, that didn't make our AP go up at all. If we attack for 1 and then back out. Oh god. We'd have to do this a lot to build up our AP bar. But I'm curious, so I'm going to do it. One thing that is interesting when you compare this to, the PlayStation 1 Breath of Fires or Grandia or whatever, is that they actually do, like, in addition to having, like, the camera angles that actually rotate up and down in the environment, they do actually scale the sprites with perspective, so it's not completely orthogonal. Your sprites will get smaller as they go further away from the camera and larger as they come closer. We're almost filled up. It's probably going to die before we can actually use our thingy on it. Okay, no, I guess that's a full meter. We've got a full meter, but I don't actually know what we can do with it. Well, like we can do anything. Well, that's kind of disappointing. So yeah, at this point, I still have no idea what the AP bar is for. Probably could have asked the guy in the village, but it's too late for that now. But we got some fruit, so we'll be able to heal up a little bit, which is nice. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Circumnavigate this way. Okay. That just brings us back around here. Hey David, you're back. You missed a lot. We had 2, 3 anime cutscenes, in which we, did a really kind of dumb thing and hopped in a robot, and the robot, blew up and vaporized our village and Alice and Timothy. And now Dan hates us, and the village is afraid of us, and so we have been exiled. We are now on our way to find the city of Ava. That's where we're at. We also had some. Yeah, it. it ramped up pretty quick. I am a monster. So there was like a whole like thing with you know, us blowing up like an atom bomb. And interspersed with like flashes to like a hypnotizing cross thingy and us as a small child. So yeah, we're a little fucked up. Is our current status. Hi. What do you do? Oh, this is a mistake. I think as soon as I defeat these critters, the rock is going to start rolling. So that's probably a mistake, what I'm doing right now. But as we've seen, we're not really good with the making good choices thing. We leveled up again. Good for us. Yep. There it goes. Oh, that's still... Oops. Bye. I guess. Okay, well that's there now. I also don't know if this is where we came in from. I feel like that's where we came in from. Yeah, it is. Okay. This place is hella confusing. Let me know if it's like too dark on your guys' screen also. So I had to turn the brightness up on my monitor a little bit to be able to see. Right. We are gonna run out of ether eventually. That's not what I want to do. Looks fine to you? Excellent. The capture card, like, does some... Like, when the capture card is running, it, like, darkens my monitor a little bit, so... which is kind of odd, but something I can deal with. So, like... Oh, God. So I will give it props for having a jump button, which is something I wish a lot of RPGs from this era had. Like, I distinctly remember that being a complaint I had with a lot of RPGs from this era. Because, of course, RPGs were not where I got my start in games. I sort of started out with platformers and the like. But it's kind of a mixed blessing because it's a little bit hard to aim where you're jumping. I also can't quite tell if there's like a timed defense thing in this, like there is with, say, Super Mario RPG. It feels a little bit like there is, but I'm not 100% sure. Ah, okay. So Hob Jerky is for health, Biz Fruit is for ether. Good to know. We'll go ahead and just do that. Okay. Now we're gonna try running down this log again. Maybe jumping over to the other log? Or something? I could have sworn there was a... I could have sworn there was an item on the end of that log, but I might be wrong. Up there. We might have just goozled ourselves out of that item, whatever it was. Oh well, such is life. Unless it's... Oh no, it's here. Get there. Aha! The other complaint I have about the battle system, even though I like it quite a lot better than some, is that you can't, like, switch targets in the middle of an attack turn. Like, if the thing that you're targeting dies, that's the end of your turn. You can't, like, use the rest of your stamina to... attack something else. Alright. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be dicey. Huh. Gotta love that back face culling on, oh God! The way they're like checking collisions for these things is real interesting. All right, we're gonna give it one more go to get this item. Right? Okay, so you see right there, I did a medium attack, which should have done 24 damage, and it did 11 damage. So that's a situation where it would have been better to do two normal hits. Yeah, the random encounters are a little nuts. I feel like that decreases slightly as you go up in level, because like I have another save file and I like spent most of it just wandering around. And I feel like there weren't as many as this. Okay, come on. Wow, this is real fucky. Alright, now, let's attempt not to fuck this up. No! Oh! Alright, so it's down at that end. Let's see what's on the end of this log before we completely lose the thread here. Okay. Yeah, I think that's the downside of the medium attacks and the heavy attacks, is that it's a little bit easier for those to get defended against. But they do a lot more damage. Like, I think that's sort of the primary reason that I'm playing this game, is to sort of take a look at, like, how they organized this system. And some of the ideas that are on display, because I feel like there's some good ideas here that maybe just are implemented weirdly. Alright, now we're stuck. Where was that tree we could climb up? It's over here. Like, holy cow, like, these are, like, entirely too many. Entirely too many battles. over here. Okay. Alright, now we just proceed this way. Ah, here we go.
Katinayu tat vadaintuna akva. Valnarantak. Rana Kalti. Throw down your weapon. Make one wrong move and I'll shoot.
And this is the lady's face that was in the locket in the very opening cutscene of the game, like in the captain's little locket. So far, that is the only connection to the opening cutscene that we've had. So that makes 4 cutscenes since we've started the game now, which is a pretty high ratio, all things said. Are you shaking? Be quiet. Right. They talk about surface dwellers and they call them lambs. Personal. I have a question for you. How do I get out of this forest? No, we're not lost. We're just asking questions. Just a guy whose life is worthless. Okay, Faye, maybe don't do this? You're weird. Something's very wrong with you. I absolutely agree. Oh, God. I actually like Ellie as a character a lot, so I just forgot that this is the way that you meet her, is by like, having to rescue her from some monsters, which is a little disappointing. Okay, well, let's fuck them up. A forest elf, apparently. Hmm. Oh, hi, my parents calling me Ellie. And why did we call her Ellie already? Sure. We'll wait until an arbitrary daybreak. Pretty stars, though. That's kind of nice.
Wait! Hey! Don't leave me here! Wait!
You must be lonely here by yourself. Fei. Fei. Fei.
Dream sequence. And we're back! Okay. Now I really have no idea where we are. She's level 4. Oh my god. Alright. She has a bunch of different abilities, though. Yeah, we got 2 party members now, which is pretty nice. Skills. Ah, okay. So these are our combos that we are getting close to learning. Yeah, like you're kind of right. Like this, the dungeons from PlayStation 1 era are. I feel like there had to have been. There had to have been some really cool ones, but I'm struggling to think of them. outside of like maybe some of the Final Fantasies, because they were a bit more like, here are some pretty landscapes to wander across, as opposed to here's a maze to navigate. Simply because of the way they were like designed, like they were just like, you know, flat images on which 3D characters would move around instead of, you know, 3D halls and corridors. But I might also be significantly misremembering that too. Let's see. Just got a magical rod. Pilot uniform. Okay, so the fencing wear is not good for her. I'm not sure why we even like bother to hold on to it. FF Dungeons were conceptually pretty, but not necessarily executed the best. That's fair. Alright. Let's see where the heck we are. I think we're in the same area? Oh, look, a signpost. This might actually be helpful. Path up. Watched cliffs. Path up to where? Well, okay. I mean, Etrian Odyssey is one thing. I've heard nothing but good things about that game, even though I haven't actually tried it myself. Because we've got some items up here that's probably good to attempt to get. So that's what we'll attempt to do. Like, this might be asking a lot, but, like, it would be nice if, like, this couldn't happen. Like, if the geometry that's, like, in front of your character sprite would, like, dim, as opposed to being, like, completely blitted out. I thought that said Etrigan Odyssey. Begone, begone, the form of man! Okay, I'll probably look that up. Arcane Rod. Alright, so we've actually got equipment we can give. It's kind of unusual that we can just give her better equipment right off the bat, but, you know, I'll take it. Cool, I will, what I'll do, I'll open that in a new tab to look at later. Thank you. Right. So does that mean we have to go back around to get up to the... Oh, God. But also, notice that the pace of random encounters, now that we have a second party member, has just dropped dramatically. And I'm not quite sure what the reasoning is for that. Like, whether it's a matter of trying to control how people are leveled up relative to one another. Or what? Also, I do appreciate like that in these battles, like that the camera moves around a bit and like it will show you like it's like a little scene. Like again, like there's a lot of good ideas here that are just kind of hobbled a bit by technology, experience, I guess. Okay. I'm beginning to suspect that the AP that we have left over at the end of the battle might contribute to how fast we learn combos, but I'm not certain. So we're going to see if that does anything. Why can't I not attack? Okay. Ah, here we go. We may have just bumbled into advancing the story. I was definitely going to try and find that other item, but, you know, I'll take it. I remember this scene, and we're about to lose Ellie as a party member for an indefinite amount of time, which is unfortunate, because I was going to level her up a bit. Oh well. So things go. is kinda got a point, but also... This whole thing is very uncomfortable. And just leave the party at that point.
You talk as if it's not your responsibility.
No. I didn't do anything.
They died because you had to pilot the gear and start fighting.
It wasn't me, can't you understand?
Not just anyone can pilot those machines, you know.
I didn't do it.
Why won't you take responsibility?
I'm not so strong.
Why are you trying to put the blame on others?
I'm not even all that talented.
You're a coward!
That's right. I'm a coward.
Projecting just a little bit. Oh, right. I think we are, like, ever so slightly underleveled for this boss battle. So we might die here. In fact, we're probably going to die here, because we don't even have any of our combos yet. And if that's the case, we'll just pick it up at the last point I saved, which I think was fairly recently. I really don't like that there was no way of telling that, like, that was the way I was supposed to go, so that I could avoid it a little bit longer. Oh well, we're gonna do our best. Darn! Ah, here we go. Glass's dad to the rescue. I like how he has just like a helicopter crab for some reason. Okay. Okay. That does nothing. Have special options. Nope. Booster. There we go. Oh, missed. That's not good. Alright, we're doing okay, actually, all things considered. I still have no idea how much health this guy actually has. We've just gone straight to fighting a T-Rex. Glass's dad flew in with his crab robot carrying it. And, like, literally just swooped in from the treetops and dropped it and said, "Get in." And then we were like, If I go out of control again, you have to shoot me! And then we fought T-Rex. Yes, the giant robot that I just used to murder our entire village. That's correct. The same one that Ellie was piloting when she was shot down over our village. Yeah, it's all... This robot is the MacGuffin. Yeah, it's pretty questionable, I'll say. I feel like we should be questioning Satan's motives at this point. Like, he seems nice enough, but I don't entirely trust him. Satan. C-I-T-A-N. Ah, I see what you did there. He does like to refer to people as Son of Man. So you might not be too far off. Well, tall. This is the gear that destroyed our village. I never want to see another gear again. Is that not a problem of the heart? Yeah, we were trying to punch a T-Rex. I don't think that was a very good idea. People in Xenogears don't really make good decisions, is what I'm realizing. Borrowing. Oh. Ha! Ha! Now we get to banter like we know each other for some reason. That said, I am kind of surprised at how quickly this is moving along, given that I'm not, like, grinding, really. Because my other save file is in approximately the same place, but I'm at twice the level I am, and it took me 10 hours. But we've managed to get here in 3. So that's not bad. Ah, so he speaks Ellie's language. Ho ho ho. Knows a little bit more about the world than most, he says. Is it? Look straight ahead and you will come to a road. Just keep going. Please leave us while Fei is still asleep. Unfortunate things keep happening around Fei. Because he... I would like to protect him if possible. I do not want him caught up in any vain struggles. I'm also saying this for your benefit, Ellie. You do not belong here. Go back to your family. Don't worry, I'll not tell Fei what your true identity is. Oh, just tell him you went up to meet up with your family. No, it's not that. Aww. Well, it's good that she wants to apologize. In fact, it was me who was trying to escape from taking the blame. If I hadn't crash-landed there, they would all still be living peacefully now. All those innocent people wouldn't have been caught up in that tragedy, but I accused Fei. You are a rarity. I did not expect your people would ever think like that. To your people, surface dwellers are nothing more than domesticated animals, are they not? The shepherds, Abel, took control over the surface-dwelling lambs, possessing the right to give life and death unto them as they see fit. Exactly. Yet you seem to feel a responsibility toward Fei and the villagers. Why is that? Don't know myself. At Jugend, I was taught that surface dwellers were stupid and base, and that is why we have to control them. But upon meeting Fei, something about him made you feel differently. He's no different than we are. He possesses something we don't. He also risked his life to save me. Twice. Most of your people would feel ashamed at receiving such an act. Yet you are grateful to pay. Oh, because my father, he had an open mind to surface dwellers. My nanny was a surface dweller. Besides, I am the same as Fei. No, nothing. Never mind. I'm sure it's not important and won't be plot relevant at all. He says I'm too persistent and I talk too much. But personally, I do not think I talk too much. Probably best if you return home to your country. You really should not be here. I'm not sure why that line was in quotations. That even I used to worry once too, you know. We handle it until Fei. You'd better go now. Has that gone yet? Oh, so you were awake. It's not Ellie's fault. What happened to the village is all my fault. Ah! Just as safe to assume inconsistently formatted text files as it is to assume authorial intent. Fair enough. Although, apparently, like some of the apocrypha about this game that I was reading, like the guy who was in charge of the localization team was actually working with the developers, like, as they were making the game, which seemed like a sort of unusual arrangement. But yeah, it was totally safe to assume that it's just a weirdly formatted text. Especially considering just how much text is here, also. Although we soon take them all to a certain place. Sure. We will head toward Dazzle, what have you. And now Satan is in our party. Alright, he's already wearing fencing wear. Okay. How close are we to... real close to learning some combos. But now where the fuck do we go? like, do we go this way? I feel like maybe that's it. Nope. Okay, well that's the item that was there. Oh no! We fell off the narrow bridge. Hold on. This will be a minor diversion, and then we'll continue on. Oh, okay, so Satan is our, like, speedster here. He's also got, a decent amount of...
Hey!
More dive bombers. Ah, he's okay, so he's our healer type. Good to know. Like, the attack animations and stuff are pretty cool, all told. Like, they've got different attack animations, they've got different animations for, like, guarding and, like, when there's a miss, it looks like they're deflecting the attack and stuff. Like, it's... I can definitely see the appeal, like, especially, like, in the day, you know? Right, we need to go over the bridge. No, we don't. Where the heck do we need to go? We need to go this way. Whoops. Look at that shadow there. I don't know if you can see it. It's, that's pretty intense. Oh well. I seem to be dropping a lot of frames again. So let's head out to the overworld. his little boop that he does. It's pretty great. But also, it was super weird that they would just give us Ellie for such a brief time and then immediately remove her from the party. Like, on my other save file, I think I just left the forest and, like, ground with both of them because I wanted to see what their combos were. But just playing through straight without taking any diversions, like, she just is there and then immediately gone. Also, we've got a big whale battleship in the sky. And this must be one of the Gebler things that was being mentioned. Yeah, big old skyfish. Gebler. They're turkeys, you see. No problem. We're going to be wrapping up in about another half hour at the maximum. Probably less than that. So, yeah. So this Gebler, whatever it is something that showed up and turned the tide of battle. So, yeah. It looks like Gebler is mostly interested in the ruins, so that's interesting. 500-year-old temple. I see. Okay. That was a bit of an ordeal. Now we're out here, and that means we can save. Let's go ahead and do that. And we're doing pretty good on our interestingly, the overworld theme here, I listened to the soundtrack for this game, which is actually sort of what primarily got me interested in playing it. The overworld theme there apparently was cut from the final release, but apparently it was supposed to actually have lyrics, and there is a version of that was recorded with lyrics. All right, well let's fuck them up. Okay. Alright, well let's just go into Dazzle then. Yeah. I don't see an entrance anywhere here. There we go. Okay, so we've got to find the Ethos workshop somewhere in the southern area of this town. Sounds about right. Who are you? Right. Ava Armory Guards, correct. That's who you guys are.